in Matthew 7, I believe it is, a passage of scripture that has puzzled me for years. And it says something like that. And the people appear before the Lord in heaven. And they're saying, Lord, have we not done many wonderful things in your name? We healed the sick. We've made many miracles. We cast out devils and we prophesied in your name. And the Lord will respond to them and say, Depart from me, you evildoers, for I never knew you, and go into outer darkness. This is a scripture that I have never been able to understand, and I've asked other Christians what they might think this means, and nobody seems to have an answer. As I am progressing on the journey of my soul, I can see parallels of what it might mean. And I see it actually exemplified every day by those eager Christians that are in service to the Lord, how they do those very things, heal the sick and cast out demons, and yet they are so consumed by their own ego, by their own unawareness. They're ignorant of their own being, and they are completely bypassing the dire condition of their own soul, and they're speaking from a wounded soul. And because they are speaking and functioning from a wounded soul, their ego is very predominant, and it acts like toxic poison. And it mars and defiles the love that they feign outwardly. And so they're so busy and so preoccupied with this service of healing the sick and casting other people's demons out, but they don't know their own sickness of soul. They don't know their own condition. And it makes sense now to me that the Lord that they will be confronted by is indeed their own soul that will accuse them in the end in saying, Depart from me, for I never knew you. I never knew you. I never knew the real you, because you bypassed and you immersed yourself in all of these distracting activities and that kept you from going within and finding your shadows and casting out your own demons, basically. And so you remained in the wickedness, in the distortion of your own pain. And now you have to go back and do it over. Go back to school and do it over. And hopefully this time you'll become conscious and start healing and cleaning the cup from the inside instead of doing all the work on the outside. Jesus had something to say about that too to the Pharisees. You clean the cup on the outside, but within you are full of dead men's bones. You are a tomb, not an empty tomb. You are a tomb full of dead men's bones. Go within and clean the inside of the cup, and know your own soul, and come home to yourself. Never mind of what you can do for the world. Never mind how you can try to heal the world. That you cannot do it by superficially casting out some demons or healing the physicality of people's diseases if you never address the soul. Their ailments will simply return 7 times worse in some cases, because we're not telling people to go within. You must go within and clean up the graveyard in your 7 chakras. You need to clean up your own space. You need to know your own space. Clean up your house so that you will feel at home in your own soul. That you come home to yourself. Home is where the heart is. And that is also where heaven is. There is nothing to earn by outward works. When you are clean on the inside and filled with love, the works will follow you. The signs will follow you. But if you don't do this inward work, your outward work is worthless. It's worthless.